Good morning, afternoon, whatever it is. A little bit of an unboxing and just a state of play going on. Bought a job lot. Didn't want all of them, as usual. You buy a job lot, you don't want them all. But in amongst them came these, Pentaxel on that, models of yesteryear. This is a Packard Launderette 1912, number 11. I don't think I'll do anything with that, to be honest. It'll probably go back in another job lot. I might just use it for space. Might use the front for something, or end up with another one in the job lot. Make one good one out of the two. I'll park that. I'll park that over there. The other Matchbox. That seat came out of the other one. But I was thinking the other day, before I did the video, that I could probably make that seat fit in this one. I don't know. Steering wheel's bent. Don't matter. The wheels are, yeah. I mean, it's took a beat in this one, hasn't it? This one is again Matchbox. Yes, 1907 Rolls Royce Silver Ghost. Again, I might. I don't know. They might just go in with a box of bits and sit there for years, and I never do anything with them anyway. Park that over there. Corgi Mangusta, Di Tommaso Mangusta. Now I've got one of these up on the shelf to do, and then this turns up in a job lot. The wheels or tyres might be good for this. I've restored one of these before, but I've never done the, because in these, that bit comes out if you don't know. I don't know why they did it like that. I don't know. You buy these job lots, so you never know. That. We'll see. I mean, the glass is all right on this one. The other one I bought the glass for, that one up there. And then this turns up in a job lot. You can't just dump this in the caustic because those rear lights are plastic. And also them front lights are plastic. The problem with this one is because I reassembled using screws, I can't screw there or there because there's not enough. I'd end up coming through the bonnet. Possibly the same with that back rivet, so I'd have to glue it. I don't know. Yeah, but it'll go over there. We've got another Marcus. Look, I haven't got enough Marcuses. I've got several upstairs. Several in the. I've got two in the shed, I think. One on the shelf here, and now this one's turned up. This one's actually got more paint than the other one. Take-off wheels. You see how them work if you've never seen how they work. Whoops. You see how it just lifts it and the hub comes off. And it looks like, yep, all sides work. Bonnet flips forward. Doors open. And I think, let me get that. Do these seats slide forward and backward? Do you know? I can't remember. Anyway, let's not break it. Yeah, I think the seats slide forward and backward. Put that over there. Matchbox king size Mercedes-Benz Benz ambulance. Steering on the front, that all looks intact. Tyres are on the back, no tyres on the front, obviously. Grille and lights are intact, which is a good start. Doors are there. That one will need bending back into shape. I'll have to be careful with that. Probably put some heat in it and bend it gently. The light is still there, although a little bit a little bit battered. The change with this one is the back door is still there. Look at that. Very rare to find one with the back still intact. That door is bent over as well. They do open the doors, although they won't with the bent doors. But the front door's open. I mean, it's going to be restored or sold on. The wheels, oh, that's black paint on that, or the chrome's come off, but we've got chrome pens, we can do that. Land Rovers. God, they must have made millions of these, Corgi must have. Let's turn the right for the camera. Corgi Toys, 109-inch wheelbase. This would have been the Series 2, Series 3, I can never remember. That's broke off, but I did one of these once, and I just put little screws in there to hold that on. The winch is there, and front bumper's a little bit bent, but there you go. Tyres all feel, oh no, that one's cracking. With a bit of hot water, we might save them, because those are the original size tyres. I used to love these as a kid. Look at the suspension on that, that's cracking, that is. Oops, another Land Rover. My daughter said, how many Land Rovers have you got, Dad? And I said, I don't know. And she said, you got too many. There's no such thing as too many models, is there? Again, same model, it just hadn't got the back cut out for the boom. Got the tow bar on it, this one has. And this one's got the mounting on the front for the spare wheel, which they never did on the recovery truck, which I thought would have made a bit of sense, but anyway. Yeah, that one feels a little bit corroded. What else have we got? Yeah, we got these. Now this, I noticed this yesterday. We've got a lady with a hat on, a young lady with a blue hat on, yellow hat on, and we have a man in the chauffeur, like a chauffeur's uniform. Quite appropriate, as I'm a chauffeur for a living. I think these are out of the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car. Anybody knows better? Correct me. It would be them two sat next to each other, I'd have thought, at the front. And it would be the girl, sorry I'm coming out of shot there, the girl and the lad in the back. I've got a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in the back in the shed, so maybe put that there. Anyway, next model, wheels come off that, is Dinky Dino Ferrari. Wheels missing, wheel is there. Tyres, I can always get them. That would or should push on there would really need a bit of a block of wood and a hammer. It's missing the back, the glass is broke. Doors open. Right hand drive, just noticed that. That will all need cleaning up somehow. Yeah, Ferrari Dino. Dinky. I wasn't going to do anything with that, but I'm going to see. I haven't checked on the spares availability on these things yet, but that may live again. This one, no idea. I'm not really keen on the supercar things. I like to restore the models as people would have been driving back in the day. I thought that back lifted up, but it doesn't. There's a spoiler missing off the back, I'd say. There's a spoiler on the front. It's been obviously overpainted. What them tyres would be like if I got them off, I don't know. I think the rear lights would have been jewelled headlights. If nothing else, it's good for spares. Because I've got the doors for these, but not without the glass. But I wouldn't have thought that would be that hard to recreate, because the glass is intact. Might be good when I'm bored of doing all the other stuff. Who knows? Now, these are the two models I wanted. We're missing something out of that one. If it's in the bag. No. I may have. Oh, yeah, I may have lost a wheel. Who knows? There was a third wheel with this, which I may have lost when I unpacked it. This is the Volvo 1800S Acca, the Saints car. This would have been what they called an action kit. The reason I know, it's got a screwdriver, a screw there. Now I've got a red one on the shelf, which was riveted, so that wasn't an action kit. Missing the two front wheels. I'm sure I had the other wheel did come with it, but it's gone missing somewhere. That's all right, I'm going to have to buy one wheel. I might as well buy two. Glasses intact. I've been after one of these and I couldn't get one, so I bought the red one, and then this turns up in a thing. So the main thing is I bought this oddments box for this, and whoops, this, because I have a thing for these as well. And the nice thing about this one is the suspension bits. Oh, that one might be broke, but that can be repaired. Glass is broken on the back, but the wood panelling is all intact. Back lifts up. Look at the mock in that. The front grill's broke. I'm just wondering whether I can actually repair that. You can get, that's broken at the back as well, you can get the whole suspension unit, which comes with the bumpers and grill, as a one piece from Steve Flowers. I've heard mixed reviews on the quality of that item and the fact it doesn't fit, it's not long enough, etc, etc. I don't know if to give it a go. It's about £6 the party, so and it's a lot of money just to piss about with. Let's throw that bag away. No, not on there. Don't throw it on there, Gaz. That'd be silly. Right, what's going on the bench? Well, we've got the Rolls Royce. Sorry, no, not Rolls Royce. It's a Bentley. Been stripped. I don't want to put it in the caustic because I don't think the casting will hold it. We've got the base there. We'll sort out that mess on the back. It's a spot on Bentley Saloon 1/42 scale. So that's really ready to. I mean, the paint strip is sitting on the back there. You can probably see that it's bubbling up. Paint strip is not really touching this, but I think the caustic might be too much. Bedford truck is in blue paint. I painted it, left it outside this morning, and we had a little shower of rain, so I had to flat it back and repaint it. The base for that is now in grey. That's sitting on there. The bench, the shelving has took a little bit of a reorganisation because there's a few new ones in place. Let's bend you up like that. At the bottom of the Morris Minors, I've got to find the parts for the Morris, that grey Morris Minor, because I've got them in a bag somewhere. The Triumph is there now. The Bond Bug is just a little bit under there. There's nothing else down there. There's the other Volvo. That needs new bumpers. I've got the new bumpers there in the bag on top of it. The ice cream van is possibly getting close to being done. That's the other Mini Marcus, and James Bond still has done nothing since, was it Skyfall? Ford Capri, that's got the base off another one. I've got another one in the shed actually, which is a bit rubbish. The Austin, I still don't know what I'm going to do with that. I had plans to do it up like the one my dad had in the 60s. He had like a light blue one, but it wasn't shiny, it was flat paint. Just for a bit of nostalgia, because his was that rusty. He used to sit in the bench seats. He used to have bench seats down the back each side. And my sister used to lie on the bench seats, one of us each side. We could see the road going by through the rust holes in the floor. Just wouldn't drive it like that these days. But it was the 60s. Rolls Royce, that came the other day. That's a dinky. The dinky Ford Transit police car at the other side of it. Another Ford Classic has turned up, so the one I bought that had been painted white and green will be, that's in a job lot on eBay at the moment. Citroen DS, needs front pillars. Other than that, the glass is good, so it would be a little simple strip, rebuild the front pillars, paint it, and it's done. Another DS, this is a Safari. I thought I could show you that. I found that in my box of bits, the roof thing this morning. I'm doing a beach scene at the moment, so I might put surfboards on it and change and get rid of the front ski club thing. Beach buggy, I think it came with a job like that, I can't remember now. The two, I think they're Packards, are there that I bought when I was on holiday. Cav, Cortina. Nothing's been done there. Jeep is, I'm really undecided with that because it's got quite a lot of paint still on it. That, I'm looking for the other parts I'd got for that, like the grille, the lights, bumpers. They're somewhere. They're definitely somewhere. Lancia, I've given up on that at the moment. There's the other De Tomaso Mangusta. The glass unit is in that bag. MG, that's a spot on MG, that is. I've got to get the units, glass units for that. We've got a police, this is a police Ford Zephyr Farnham Estate. I've got one. I've got the police one, I've got the standard one. So what did I do? I bought another one. Yeah. That is a Studebaker. It's replacing the one I had when I put it in the caustic. It came out well, badly pitted. So that is going to replace the other one. The pitted one is going to my scrapyard. The Chevrolet, isn't it? I think that is. Is it Chevrolet? Before anybody hammers me in the comments, it's Buick. Buick is silly sodgas, you should know. It's a Buick. Here we have the... God, my brain's gone this morning. This is the standard Atlas. The base has been repainted, tyres and wheels have been polished up. There it is in paint. We had a little bit of a disaster with the roof. But hey ho, it's there. It's in now in two-tone. That's going to be finished off. The other day, about a week or so ago now actually, these two Minis turned up. These are quite an interesting little model because it's got a roof. Doesn't want to shut. Now, that Auto Pillow Mini I did a while back, I've been led to believe that they were an exact copy of this Corgi model. So that's interesting. Up here is stuff that's up for sale. So you'd have to look through eBay if you're interested in them. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. So yeah. Cheers. Thanks for letting me bore you for the last 20 minutes. Bye.